Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. So straight into the action. With so many teams now playing just one up.
And the finish!
Oh, super ball!
Dembele!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
This is...
Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Belletti. Berry. And it's Belletti. Now it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan are looking to break at pace. Pedri. And it's Azar. And this is Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shot could be on. It's Azar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's heaved it away. First quarter of an hour gone. The ball is loose and the chase is on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's picked his way through. Plays it across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And they can counter here.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Villa. Now it's Osimhen. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Now it's Dembele. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, what has happened?
And again! And a neat finish! Right back in the game!
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pinches it off him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's slung out wide. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Dembele. And no, that was never going to make it. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Dembele. Now, can they...
Real chance! And that's a sharp finish!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Quality ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Osimhen. Pedri. Tchouameni. The ball has bounced loose now. Osimhen. There's the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Pedri. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been
Messi.
indicated.
Now it's Pedri. Ferry does really well to win the ball there. Played into space. Azar. And the referee has blown for half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
The second period is underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Messi, and he's picked out the run. Messi
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Liverpool clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
That's an excellent interception. Griezmann. Now it's Villa. Well played. Important challenge, that. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hullet. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Hullet. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pedri wins the duel this time. That's been slipped through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dembele could move up a gear here. And here's Hullet. Messi. He's got away.
Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 21.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Substitution in progress.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi.
He's having a shot!
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Donadoni looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Goes for goal! Just too high.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Lovely feet.
Goes for a shot!
And for sure, that was not one of his best. Messi,
A player who needs no introduction. Nice interception, well timed.
Xavi Alonso. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Luis Suarez.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Lewandowski chasing after it.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Olise has the space to scheme. Maldini
Defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Olise. Olise! It's bounced back off the post.
Pedri.
Tchouaméni powering forward here.
Threads one in.
And this is decent chance! He's kicked it out just.
Now it's Messi.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. He's in, surely! He is through here.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation...
And the shots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through? Shot a goal! And again! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Danny Olmo. And he's there to get it away. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's beautifully weighted. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. Ferry cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Right, Shevchenko. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nuno Mendes.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And he's missed altogether.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's off and running. That's a throw. Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's going across goal. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to gift it back. Shevchenko. And he's worked it through. Ferry gets across to intercept that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Danny Olmo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's in on goal. Shoots! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Shevchenko. Good read, needed to be. And the ball is out of play. Van Nistelrooy
has been indicated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! The ball has bounced loose now. Tries a shot! He has hit that forcefully. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, can he finish? What a wonderful goal! And that is all they have time for. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rice. That has been cut short. Probing pass. Nicely worked. And he's there to clear it. Van Nistelrooy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice looking ball. Well, it's ended up in no man's land.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. Played out wide, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Knocks it out wide. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty... Osimhen! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
Substitution for Ajax, number 21, Shevchenko, number 9, Van Nistelrooy, number 41, Rice, coming on the field, number 10, Mbappe.
Ajax choosing to make the first change. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's in a great position here, and the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Dani Olmo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Substitution for Ajax, number 30, Messi, number 11, Hazard, coming on the field, number 20, Haller.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Osimhen. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Palmer. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ake spots it and intercepts. Good ball, good take. Now it's Griezmann. Cleared without hesitation. And the ball's gone astray. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar.
There's the shot! Goal! Ajax! And they're back in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ajax with the lead. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Palmer wants to run onto this. Ferry tries to clear. Driving through the middle. He shifted it to the flank.
Ajax surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Picked out brilliantly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's a good... It's Neymar! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are shooting. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution.
Milan are making a change now. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's found a way through. Donatoni, and the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Belletti.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Doué. Ake kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ferran Torres has got himself a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ajax have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Milan are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. There will be 4 extra minutes. Good effort from distance. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Now, can they get him away? And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah.
Osimhen! And they're back on the ball again. Schneider. Looking here to chip it through. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe is onto this. Schneider. And it's Fletcher. He's picked his way through. Ferry defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Baresi. And it's Rijkaard. Darren Fletcher. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Plays it in low. And it's been hooked away. It's Van Dijk. Osimhen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Otto deals with that comfortably. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Schneider. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ferry kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Milan, and a chance! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bruno Fernandes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Schneider. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Jordan Henderson.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Griezmann. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. So what can they make of this? Driving forward. He's found a way through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bruno Fernandes, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Can he finish? And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Rijkaard. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bruno Fernandes, who is rarely short on confidence. And here's Osimhen. Come backwards here.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Mbappe! Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Fletcher. Fletcher proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Donatoni. Nuno Mendes. Donatoni. Rooney. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Mendes. Rijkaard. Jordan Henderson. And that's really well manoeuvred. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. It was a great... And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Milan just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Fletcher did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he'll try from distance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Odo. That pass isn't the best. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Schneider. He's in a great position here. Always goal side. The ball has bounced loose now. Bruno Fernandes had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Donatoni.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. David Villa wins the duel this time. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. Schneider has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Ibrahimovic!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There will be a throw-in.
Ibrahimovic. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Threads one in. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Mendes. That's a good foray he's making. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Nice looking ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Stojkovic is fouled. Yellow or red? It is red. Milan are down to 10 men.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Viene sostituito con il
So,
numero
is it
27.
really plausible to have a hit from here? That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Donadoni. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Otto with the clearance. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And that has left him in a heap.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Always onto this. Now it's Cruyff. Here's found big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a searching pass. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Stojkovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at this. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Rijkaard. And here's Cruyff. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Stojkovic tries to pass it through. He is through here. No way he was going to be out-muscled. And that is that. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And for those unfamiliar with it, this is the 48,000-seater Estadio Akron, one of the principal venues for 2026.
So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formation.
Osimhen! Goal! Milan! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment. And Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance!
Donadoni really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Oh, greatly! Against the crossbar. And that's a sharp finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And yes, it's him again. Milan are now luxuriating. Tries one from range. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Could be danger here. Hakimi picks it up from the goal kick. Knocks it into space. He's got away. Nicely aimed pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, that is a nice touch. Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Bale. Totti. Schneider. Schneider! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Schneider. Schneider. He has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Rossi, passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Villa. Chance here to counter. Just eases him off the ball. That's a sharp pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Rossi. Bale. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa gets flagged offside. Hazard, Rijkaard gets a foot in here. And it's Schneider. He's found a way past. He'll try from distance! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's Rijkaard.
Rijkaard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Griezmann. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The pass is intercepted. Costa Curta. Aims beyond the defence. Cruyff. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Spread it left. AC Milan could counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. Taken back almost at once. Bale. And it's Hazard. Now it's Cruyff. Totti. Hazard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's picked his way through. It's Schneider! Goal! Santos are all square. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Cruyff. Bale. Cannavaro makes the interception. Berry. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Cruyff. This is Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. Donatoni. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this. Schneider! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Santos have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Santos now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they hope...
Griezmann! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Backward it goes. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Rijkaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's going for goal! Oh, wow, that's crazy! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Cambio en el Santos. Número 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Milan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, can he get onto this? Hazard gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Floated through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Villa. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Rashford. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Raul. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Peruzzi claims comfortably.
Villa clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Olise, David Villa, and it's Rashford. Last chance, perhaps.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And there's a goal. They have stolen level at the last. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. And here's Osimhen. Oh, he's having a go! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Osimhen, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan can always take more positive...